Hello. Hi, hello. It's that time again, folks. It's time for video games. And it's time to get to work. I got these games that I've been trying to be like, what are my favorite games? I want to rank them. And that's what we're going to do today. If we go back to my list here, we can see that like we have number one right now, because we've done 1980 to 1983. With nothing in 1982, apparently. Rogue is number one. Elevator Action number two. Galaga number three. Pac-Man number four. Food Fight number five. Certainly not a bad game, Food Fight, but currently at the bottom of the list. I imagine that that's going to change. If we look at where we're at in the years here, and we keep going here, we're going to skip Duck Hunt, as I mentioned last time, because I would like to get a light gun setup going so I can play stuff like Duck Hunt and Time Crisis 2 and stuff like this, which is going to be a whole thing. That's going to be a future endeavor. But the next thing on our list here is a classique, Super Mario Brothers. It is I think it's a platformer. I think it's starring a Mario. But Super Mario Bros. On the NES. Let me come back to me real quick while I set all this up. Is one that I played as a child, and I come back to it every once in a while as an adult. But it wasn't the one that I played the most, because I played Super Mario World more than anything else. And so we're gonna give it like some time here to see if I still like this game. I imagine I do, but let me get things set up. Go here. Oh, it's already set up. Look at that. Now, this is gonna do that thing where the audio is probably going to crackle for me. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna kind of take care of that, nip it in the bud, hopefully, so that it doesn't bother me the whole time. But let's go. It's Super Mario Brothers. How are we doing on audio? Let's see.
Only, it doesn't make a bit of difference, guys.
That's working. Let's see if it'll just load up. If I go here and go to the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, that is Super Mario Brothers. And we're going to perhaps do bad at this. Let's see. Super Mario Bros. World seems like the way to go. Yes, okay. It was a classic. It's difficult, and I feel like it feels different than the Mario that I know, which is, Super Mario World. So every time I play it, it feels a little more slippity slidey. But we'll see how it goes here. A B starts like that. Seems right. Let's go. SWAT. Super Mario Brothers. Yes, indeed. One of you bad boys is a mushroom. I don't remember which ones go down. There's gonna be folks who've played the hell out of this game that are gonna be like, you're doing it wrong. Listen here, asshole, there's a secret block. There we go. I always love this because they do so much with the colors of the NES and make everything like the way the little coins shine and the boxes shine. They add, I don't know, depth to the scene with color. Like those blocks look like they're sticking out. That's 1-1, baby. Yeah, that's right. Fireworks. Let's do it again. I learned recently that this was originally an arcade game. It was a little bit more difficult, a little bit more restrictive. But you could play this just on a fucking arcade stick. Which I think would be an interesting experience. I'd probably have it on MAME. Give it a go sometime. But yes, all of your Mario stuff comes from here. Duck. Your coins, your jumping. Your power-ups. There's a star at some point. You know, Mario shit. But yeah, even as a kid, I remember, like, this was, like... people were losing their shit about this game. But again, the NES for me was... God damn it. Was, something I can remember from being, like, a child. But, I wasn't really fully in the video game world until the Super Nintendo. So this seems like old hat to me whenever I was, sort of old hat. You know, not completely, but... I do remember, though, being in a daycare and playing one of the Mega Mans. The Mega Men? Shit. And thinking that was super cool. I always think back, like, what is, like, my earliest memory of video games? It's either that one or playing Blastroids in an arcade cabinet at a hamburger place here in Austin a long time ago. I don't think I'll be ranking Blastroids because I don't fucking remember it enough. But hey, maybe we'll play it sometime. Add it to the list, you know. Trying to think how far I want to go in this. Oop. I keep wanting to, like, hold down the speed up button because in the later games that's just kind of what you do. But in this one it's weird because B is the speed up, like, run button, and it's in a weird place for you to hold it down and also jump at the same time. They rectified this later because with the Super Nintendo, X is or Y is your speed up button and B is your jump, which is a lot easier on the fingers. Oh boy. Look at this. We're killing it. We're beating these levels. I think this is Bowser, if I ain't mistaken. Bowser always stressful for me. Okay. So there is a power-up in there. Sorry, this audio's doing the thing again. I know how I say it. I need to incorporate the new capture card I have, but I just have this one set up already, and you know. Okay. Keep it going. Oh no, I've somehow okay, there we go. All right. Watch it now. I don't think a fireball works on a Bowser, if I'm not mistaken. I think a Bowser needs to be knocked into the lava with an axe. You know. He's shooting fireballs. Here I go. We're just gonna go for it. Woohoo! Eat shit. Ah, dang it. She wasn't in there, you guys. Wouldn't you believe it? Wouldn't you know it? Squeeze him. I heard that there was, like, at one point a lore Bible for Super Mario Brothers that said, like, Bowser came along, used magic to turn the toads into blocks. And you're over here, like, breaking the blocks. So are we... Like, so those are toads, right? And so you're just kind of like, whoops. I think that probably goes somewhere, but hey, look. Didn't ask, Goombas. Oh no, here we go. So far, Super Mario is hell. Feels good. One day I should just try to like beat this game, because I've never beaten it. I always like beat the first couple of levels or something. God damn it. Here I go. Oh jeez, that was the end. No fireworks. Unfortunate. Bude, bude, bude. Oh no. Those bloopers are always very stressful. They're kind of unpredictable. They follow you. They go through blocks. But they're probably one of the coolest enemy designs ever. I love a squid. Squid and octopi are like my favorite animals. Look at that guy. He's coming for me. I like the way they look in Super Mario RPG. Oh boy. Let's go over the top. I believe the fish are called Cheep Cheeps, if I'm not mistaken. Ah! Water levels. Do a little dip. Leap the dip there. God damn it. It's playing with fire. Like an amateur. Like the coral there. Look at that. Alright, we're gonna do a better job this time. You really sink pretty like hardcore in this one. I keep comparing this to Super Mario World, which isn't like the way to go, but like I feel like in Super Mario World you kind of slowly like go down. Like you speed up as time goes on, but I was also under the impression that humans, they float, you know? Let's see if we can get these fireworks. Ah, jeez. I'm trying to get like right on the edge and jump. There is like the smallest amount of like latency here because I'm playing kind of through the preview here, which would again would be different if I'd use the other capture card. I just play through the monitor, but but this game is pretty fucking precise with like its, you know, controls, which is good. But like my timing is just a pinch off sometimes. Ah! I didn't know you could jump on those. Ooh, extra life. I learned something today. Oh shit. These Cheep Cheeps. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. There it was. That's how she goes. Just this huge bridge with like fish jumping at you. Look at those coins though. They look so shiny. Alright, this time let's do like a better job. Get this mushroom. I think you don't want to like sit in one place for too long because they kind of hone in on you. Oh god, I was trying to get the stupid coins. I think we'll do like one continue if I die. Oh, shit. Yeah, if you were unaware, like if you die, like there is continue. You can press. Oh, I thought there was a continue. All right, we'll just go. There's a way to continue, and clearly I don't know what it is, but maybe it's select. Should have done a Google. Come on. Let's get some coins. Yeah, this is tough stuff, these games. If you don't know what you're doing, you just go all the way back to the beginning. You gotta do it again. Alright, there it is. Yeah, so far it is fun and a classic. Bubble bubble bop. Come on now. Alright. Whoop. I got some coins. Come on now. This toad, this frozen toad's got coins in him. So this whole tunnel's made out of, like, toad corpses. Oh, you gotta be running. Here we go. Zoop. Oh. Come on now. There we go. My friend when I was growing up had an NES, and I remember what we mostly played was Duck Hunt. Just because we were like, hell yeah, there's like a gun. Those are like my main memories of the NES. Is a little bit of this, little bit of Mega Man, a lot of bit of Duck Hunt. Okay. Boom. That's right. Alright. Oop. I thought you could jump through that. Okay. We love coins. Gotta collect something, you know? You gotta have something to do in a game. It's gonna be one of these. Get some points. Gotta get my high score, you know. Bye, dumbass. I love the way the clouds look too. They look like fucking clouds. Like, I don't know, Nintendo always has a visually striking vibe to their games. Like, I keep not jumping. Alright. Let's get this Bowser. The thing about these games is, like, when you get to later levels and you're getting frustrated because you keep dying, like, it kind of punishes you a little bit because there's a patience to some of this stuff where you're supposed to kind of go through it in a methodical way and you're just trying to get through it to, like, get back to where you were. It's kind of the sinister thing of like, a lot of these old games. Son of a bitch. Oh, jeez. Alright, we're going in raw. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna jump over. Whoop! Just gotta be bold. Oh, right. Did y'all forget? Princess wasn't here. In another castle. Okay. Yeah. Jeez, that Bowser. These piranha plants in this game look vicious. Oh, jeez. Too many things on the screen. We're getting flicker. Alright, let's see if we can, like, go bonk, bonk, bonk. No mushrooms, huh? Oh god. Okay. Oh shit. Heck, dude. Heck and gosh. God damn it. What am I doing? Okay. We almost have an extra life. Okay. We're just gonna move on. Okay. Kill these boys, because it's fun. Oh gosh. God damn it. Alright, hold on. There's a way to do this. 1 second. How to continue in Super Mario Bros. Because that was like a piss poor, like... Okay. Hold A, press start. Okay. Uh-huh. So... Hold A, press start. There we go. Okay. We're gonna try this one more time. They got little shinies on their shells. Look at them. They're like, look at that shiny turtle. Oh gosh. For those of you that are maybe a little bit younger, you'll see when there's a bunch of boys on the screen, sometimes it flickers like that. That's because there's only so many sprites you could have on the screen at the time due to memory limitations. So what they do is they would like flicker them, like, you know, cycle through who gets to be shown every couple of frames or so. So you can still show them without slowing the game down, but it just kind of looks goofy. But that's... You would see that a lot more in like Commodore 64 stuff. I'm sure most folks are aware of that, but in case you're not, it's a fun fact. Oh boy. Coming for me. What's missing from that is a good, like, boing. Alright, team. You know I love water levels. Okay. See, he's coming for you. Oh, jeez. See, he's coming for you. Yeah, they're like weird and like predictive, these like bloopers. Like they kind of move based on how you're moving. It's very Oh! I was gonna go for the coins, but we're moving on. Alright, let's go for the deal. It's a me, Mario. Alright, go on. Alright. Here we go. Whee! That's right. That is right.
The balls are inert.
Okay. Ooh, boy. Alright. World 2-3. They're gonna jump at us. We're gonna not be scared, and we're gonna do a really good job. Oh, jeez. I saw him coming too, but I was like, didn't have the presence of mind to try to turn around. He kind of scooches, he does a little whoop. So I was afraid to try to like, oh boy, to turn around in place, because it's not like turning on a dime, you know what I mean? Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay. We are gonna need this. Thank you very much. Ooh, got them both. Okay. They're still coming, man. Uh-huh. He's like, Burp. Put Put on the brakes. Music is ace, of course. Oh, come on. I was like, that wasn't me. I guess you gotta be jumping. Alright, well, at least we get a shot at Bowser here. You know what? I don't even care. It's Mario time. We got fireballs. Those get eyes later, you know. No. Why did I just wait on it? It's okay. It's okay, we don't need it. Some of these later levels, you have to like... There's like mazes that shit. So like you have to go through certain paths in the right order, like up, down, you know? God damn it. I saw it coming too. I think we'll go low next time. I think that's a little easier. Super Mario Brothers. Alright, let's do a good job this time. There we go. Whoa. Let's go, Luigi. Oh boy. Ah, jeez. Okay, we got it. Down. You can duck. I didn't do it in time. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Okay. Okay, you can't just get over him, but you can. Here we go. Oh, I didn't know you bump your head on that. Okay, Super Mario Bros. I mean, that's like the game. It gets harder and harder and harder and harder, and there's some variation in the levels that you see. Hey, top score, 104,800. But let's see. Let's rank this bad boy. So, if we start in the middle of this expansive list that we have, I do think Super Mario Brothers is better than Galaga. I do think it's better than Elevator. Elevator Action is pretty sweet, but it's limited. This has a lot more going on, a lot more options. Now, here's what I was afraid of. Because Rogue has so many complex things going on, and it's kind of like not obvious at first. And so many different things can happen, but it's not very visually striking. Super Mario Brothers, on the other hand, is not very complicated, but it creates levels and scenarios around the very basic mechanics that you have, and that is pretty cool. So you learn the rules of the game. You learn what you know this guy can do. You know, this guy Mario. You hear this guy? And it helps you. It makes it a fun experience, because once you learn how to use him, get a feel for the game, you're very much just like cruising and solving puzzles in a very or getting through scenarios in a very intuitive way. So I think for the perspective of like beautiful simplicity, and a visually striking game, and good music, and its multiplayer, I do think that Super Mario Bros. Is it Super Mario Brothers? I have it right on here. Super Mario Bros. Is better than Rogue, but it's pretty close, I would say, because Rogue is badass. So that's Super Mario Bros. Shout out to the man himself, Super Mario. And shout out to a very, very cool game. Super Mario Bros. Our new #1 game. So next, if we go up, we're going to go into 1986, and we're going to play Rampage. Okay. Rampage, I always have a soft place in my heart for. We're going to have to get this arcade stick. One moment. Let's go back to me. And I always just thought it was like a cool idea. I think as a kid, because I was really into Godzilla and King Kong, or at least my brother was. It was very like in our household. Rampage was fun. I will admit that I played the like Rampage World Tour a lot more. But this is the game that that kind of started that. And so let's see. Oop, I'm not plugged into the computer. And so it's going to be much more simplistic. It is 1986. Like, we're dealing with a very classic arcade machine. So it's going to be a little bit different. But Kotopher says, "Yay, Mario!" Yes, Mario is the shit. We all know it. But what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna open this. We're going to open this. All right, hold on. This isn't running. Let's go. Boop. There we go. And we're going to move it over here. And we're going to do this. We're going to see if it works. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go to, let's see, here. And go to here. There's your MAME. Oh, let's make sure that our controls are good. Right. So this is still a classic. It's like a cool idea and it looks really sick. But oops. Why are you? I need you to just work here. What are we doing? For some reason, it's freaking out. Here, let's kill it real quick, and let's reattach this, and let's go to MAME. Okay. Okay. I don't know what is going on here. How do I... What I would like to do is I would like to reset this to default. Let me see if I can search that real quick. Sometimes this happens. Okay. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here. We need to close MAME. Apologies, folks. We gotta play this game. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're gonna have to delete all these, and then let's go ahead and make sure this looks okay. And then let's see if this helps us out any. It is not helping us out any. Why are you being so difficult? Let's see, what happens if I maybe if I just remove this config entirely? Let's just call it, let's delete this. Let's call this default back. Maybe it'll regenerate the default configs for me here. Nope. Jeez Louise. Okay, does it not like the maybe it doesn't like the control stick. Maybe that's what the problem is. Let's see. Let's turn this off. Oh, you know what? I know why. I'm being silly. Okay. Now you're going to work, right? Yeah. Okay. I had it on Switch when I should have had it on X controls. So actually what we're going to do, I want to get my config back. Hopefully it'll just be fine. Let's see. You know how it goes with emulation. Okay. Here we go. So now. Hopefully this will work. Okay, so let's go back over here. There we go. So we're going to check, make sure these inputs look good. Player 1 controls. We have, left and left, right. We have A, B, X, Y, R, B, R, T. Okay, that looks great. Right, so with that out of the way, we're gonna play some Rampage. Yeah, so this is classic. Looks really cool. You get to I played this on a on one of my arcade streams, but I'll show it to you here. It's you're a monster, like a Godzilla kaiju style monster, and depending on the stick that you choose, the on the cabinet, it's you're either like Ralph or I can't remember which one the dragon is, or the dragon, the like the Godzilla type, but like you're destroying buildings and you are eating people and punching helicopters and all this kind of stuff, and so it's a very visually striking experience. But yeah, George, Lizzie, and Ralph. George is the monkey, I think, because we're player 1. That's who we're gonna be. Let's put $1 in, and see how that strikes us. Punch items to grab them. Okay. Press jump button to start the game. Okay. Ow. I should have seen that coming. That was really fast, though. Yeah, so this game whoops your ass. I do not appreciate it. Let me eat this guy. Yummy. Because, clearly they want you to just put quarters in. This guy's a problem, so we're going to eat him. Ooh. That hurt me. I didn't think that was going to hurt me. You want to get off the building before it falls, because if it falls while you're on it, like, it hurts you to hit the ground. Oop. That bomb blew up the building, so we're good. This just in. We're in Joliet. I've been there. Breaking news. Let's eat this lady and this army man. Yummy. Gives you a little bit of health. Yeah, see, it hurts you to fall down. Oh, we didn't eat the lady. Come here. It's alright. There we go. Can I punch up? Yep. Okay. Fuck off. Hitboxes on that a little weird. What do you think that is? I don't know. You ate it. But yeah, like a neat game for its time. That's health. Again, it's incredibly simplistic. It feels a little awkward to move sometimes. Like I'm kind of like crawling my way along here. Oop. Oh, I thought that was gonna blow up the whole building. Okay. That guy down there is though. Let's get out of here. It's gonna blow up. Here it goes. Listen, man, your building's falling down. That army dude just fucking killed you, bro. This just in, Chicago time. There's more buildings because it's Chicago. Ah, you gotta be careful. Roar! Come on. Yeah, I sense a death here. Yeah, so I think the story of this is that, like, somebody did experiments on you, you know? as a human, and so you turned into these monsters. So you turn into a little guy. When you're playing multiplayer mode, you can eat the other person whenever they die and like, or whenever they lose and turn back into a human, which is fun. Probably don't want to eat a candle. Okay, that's going down. Fuck this helicopter, maybe not. Fuck this helicopter. Ooh, that seems bad. There we go. Help! That's one thing that's better about the the Rampage World Tour is that all the people are like, rah! Rah! I just punched him. I didn't eat him. It's a bummer. Woo! There's also a kick in that game, so you can like kick dudes and like they'll go flying, you know? But I still think this is like a very charming game, if not like, you know, sort of simplistic, sort of like, you know, sort of rudimentary. The art is great. Look at that guy. Prepare for mutation. Probably don't want to eat a flower, I imagine. Here we go. Oop, that's a problem. Okay, jump. Ooh. You asshole. There we go. So we got punch. That tank will fuck your day up. I keep wanting to punch down on the top because you can do that in, once again, Rampage World Tour. I'm sensing a death soon. My health is not great over there. You can like heal, but it's just like, I mean, these dudes are just shooting at you constantly, and every little thing hurts you, so... You would think a giant gorilla would not be harmed by a bullet, you know? But then again, who the hell am I? At the end of the day, he's just like a human. Alright, so these, like, neon signs, you want to hit them when they're not lit up. So it's not lit up, you can hit it. Can I only hit it from the bottom? Ooh. Alrighty. Rampage. Ever-growing concern over Mega Vitamin. Yeah, seems bad, man. Turns people into kaiju, basically. You don't want that. Oh, there's a guy in the sewer there. Come on, climb the building. There we go. Yeah, sometimes lining up your climb is a little awkward. Is coffee good or bad? Got one of them. Sometimes it's unclear what you can and can't punch out, you know, like as a window. See how I'm just kind of... In later games, there's like a grid, sort of. But you can kind of punch diagonally. That's interesting. Can I do it? Oop. That was a bomb. That was scary. This just in, we're going to Detroit. Detroit Rock City. I've been to Detroit as well. I've also been to Chicago. Now we're destroying it. Go down. Okay. Okay, I'm beginning to sense that, like, if you start at the top and just diagonally go down, you kind of just... Look at that. I think I've discovered a strat here, even though I'm getting destroyed. Oh no, my clothes. Okay. And that's done. Jump from building to building, that's pretty sweet. Alright, let's do the strat. Oop, I jumped. That's not what I meant to do. Oop, apparently the water hurts you. Oh boy. This guy's a problem. Nope. Okay, bonk. Oh, this guy didn't fall down? Look, I was falling down. There we go. Let's see if we can fuck this building up. There we go. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Well, at least the tank fell in the water too. Gosh. Here, that's health. Thank you. Oh no. It hurt me. It hurt me to fall down. Bro. Ever-growing concern over Mega Vitamin. Yeah, I mean, maybe, like, we shouldn't be doing that. Alright, let's, like, take a circuitous route here. Nope. Ah, it's gonna hurt me. God damn it. I don't know, man. Like, jumping down doesn't hurt you, but just falling does. Psh, he's gotta brace his body, I guess. It's realism. Ah, fuck this building. Look at that. You can just fuck these things up. Oh, you could just really... See, in later games, you're kind of having to hit specific spots, otherwise it doesn't really do anything. This one, you just kind of beat the shit out of... Oop. Okay. Let's put another $1 in, actually. Having a good time. Wonder if you can eat a fishbowl. I mean, I'm sure you can. I wonder if it's, like, bad for you to eat a fishbowl. Ow. Ew. Sorry, Detroit. Is this Detroit? I can't remember. Boom. Alright. I didn't see where we were going. Alright, we're gonna eat a fishbowl. Neutral. Tank! Oh boy. Here. I figured out the strat for the tank. Oh no. That is so frustrating. It's hard to, like, go down, you know? Oh, toaster bad. I think toaster electrocutes. Yeah, you really just... Another one? Jesus Christ. I don't have time for you. I got buildings to knock down. Die. Dan's Deli. Like, this hurts, right? Yeah. Some of them, I think, like, they don't blow up right away. Or, like, sorry. It's like, initially, they're, like, off. And so you can, like, punch them while they're off. Get them out of the way. Oh, that didn't actually do anything. Here, hold. There we go. Oh. Oh, I wonder what you do with the lady. Weird. I should try that again. I didn't know you could grab the lady. Oops. What are we doing? Oh, okay. My hand was on the wrong buttons. There we go. Look, there's a mermaid in that boat. Video games are great. Knock that down. Oh, come on. That wasn't a real fall. Let's let him get out of the water so that I don't immediately start taking damage. Okay. Bomb. Ah, shit. Okay. Yeah, so you really just beat the shit out of it. So you gotta... Okay. Okay, there we go. No, bad news, bad news. Okay. But I did jump. Okay. No, get out of here. You can't jump out of the water. You gotta walk out of the water, and you're taking damage the whole goddamn time. Alright. Sorry about your city, idiot. Oh no, Pittsburgh. I've been to Pittsburgh. Ever-growing conservative mega vitamin. Choo. Let's get the ones up here. Oop. Okay. You know the drill. Can I jump down? You can. Oh no, you just okay. Yeah, we gotta deal with this, otherwise it's a fucking problem. Okay. Ate something. Don't know what it was, but oh, there's another tank. Woo! Okay. Ah. No, it's gonna make a bunch of noise. Okay, I jumped off before it could hurt me. That's good. Oh, you can just... Oh my god. Yep. Oh no. Dropping bomb on me. I love to punch buildings. I'm mad because the Mega Vitamin turned me into a giant gorilla. Look at all these army boys. Okay, come on. There we go. Ah. That one's going down. Okay. Yeah, when you get going, you can kind of... Yeah, I don't know what that shit is. Your instinct is to eat everything, but you don't want to do that. Some food bad, some food neutral, some food good. Wanted to get him so bad. Pittsburgh. Eat shit. Oh. Oh, jeez. Alright, so I want to get this lady. Let's just go up here and see what happens when we... Oh, while you're holding her, you get points. Okay. I was wondering if it did anything else interesting. Oop. Ooh. Damn, it says. I like that you can jump between buildings. It's kind of fun. I'm fucking these buildings up. I don't give a goddamn. Fuck you. Oop. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit me. Okay. I don't appreciate it. Well, it's good to know Earth would, like, absolutely, like, destroy a giant monster just by shooting it and... Bye! Ooh, ooh. You can hear my heart beating because I'm about to die. Oh, a little disheveled because I'm Hoyt. Baltimore. I've been there. Oh, that's that. Do I have one more life, maybe? Okay. Yeah, that's news. This is our last life. I am having fun. This is you know, it's a good time. Busting up buildings and the local retro arcade here, Pinballs, has an original cabinet for this, which is very fun. You see this on like a CRT and like in its original cabinet. Yeah, again, like the 80s, like the arcade world, I just was not as participatory in just because it was like just a pinch after me. By the time I was going to arcades, like we had like DDR and like a bunch of light games and like you would still see these like types of machines in the arcades, but like they you know, they were sort of falling out of favor. Like we had you know, consoles, the PlayStation 2 and like, you know, but there was this like cool, God, you fucker, I thought I was gonna get There's this cool arcade at the mall called Sega City. I think there were several Sega Cities, but it was just all Sega machines. That was really, really cool. Oh, there's another one, and me not prepared. Okay. Coming for you. Eat shit. Are you done? There we go. Ow. Oop. Could have sworn that building was falling down. Ooh. Ouch. Oh, that's that. Rampage. Indeed, I'm rampaging. I gotta get out of here. My dick's out. Okay. Let's go to the computer here. Let's see. Where is the computer? Da, 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 da. There we go. Okay. Rampage, 1986. Pretty fun. Very simplistic. Has some kind of control issues. Could entirely be due to the emulation. But I don't know. That's sort of how I remember feeling in the arcades, and you know, I played recently at the kind of retro place as well. And I just think that's kind of like, you know, they had some limitations. They also probably didn't want you to be able to just zip around and punch everything, but Rampage is pretty cool. If we kind of start in the middle, let's start with Galaga. Interesting. Would I take Galaga or Rampage? Rampage has better art. Galaga, I think, has way better gameplay. I'm going to have to take Galaga over Rampage. Pac-Man or Rampage? Pac-Man is really simplistic. It is addicting. It is like compelling in its you know, sound and the way you move and like the way you want to just like get back in there and try again. Rampage is a little more interesting to see and play because there's a little bit more going on, but I don't know, the frustration, the small amount of frustration in the controls of Rampage, I think, are going to have to put it below Pac-Man, but it's like really, really close. Yeah, Pac-Man's better than Rampage. Now Food Fight, I think, has a similar thing where it's like its art is really fun, the controls are a little weird, but it's you know, it's novel and it's endearing and interesting, much like Rampage is. But Rampage is fun and has humor in a different way. You can smash buildings, but you can throw bananas at chefs in Food Fight, and he does do that big ow. Ooh, that's a tough one. Rampage has different levels. I like that you can see cities, and you're like, I'm destroying Pittsburgh now. Rampage is multiplayer. I think Rampage is gonna have to beat Food Fight. Rampage number 6, new number 6, 1986. As a matter of fact, hell yeah, Rampage. That's fun. Every time I play that again, just because I only played it briefly as a youngin', every time I play it again, like now that I'm an adult and kind of know what I'm doing, it feels like better, and I feel more in tune with how that game, because when you first play it, you're kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing, this feels weird. Once you kind of get into it, it's the same, I would say, with like Super Mario Bros. But once you kind of get aligned with the controls and in how you play the game, it's just like a lot of fun to bust a city down. And you know, like I would have, like in the arcade just now, spent $2 and would have had a good time. Like, you know, Rampage is cool. Hell yeah, Rampage number 6. Next, oh boy, ooh Jesus. Okay, now I have to decide if I want to play. So 1988's Tetris. I believe this is referring to the NES version. Here, one moment. I'm gonna, because the one that I really played was on the Game Boy. Let me see here. I just want to see what the like the releases on this are. It was released on DOS in 1985. I believe it was actually on a on a computer specific to Russia initially. I think it was probably converted to work for DOS just because that was like much more widespread computer around the world. But let's see. So the Game Boy is the best-selling version of all time. Let's see. All right. So Game Boy and Nintendo NES versions were released in 1989. I think what we're going to do is we're going to play the NES version. Well, yeah, we'll play the NES version. If I feel so compelled, I will play the Game Boy version as well, because I don't think that the NES version has the good song. So yeah, we'll probably do that. I need to move it out of 1988 since what I'm really playing is the 1989 version because I didn't play the computer version. So we'll move that to 1989. Here, I'll come back here. I think that we can say here, no spoilers. By the way, but we'll go ahead and play Tetris, even though I'm kind of going bottom to top. I think we can say that Tetris is better than Minesweeper. But for 1989, my game of the year, Tetris for the NES. But yes, we'll play a few rounds of the NES version, and we'll play a few rounds of the Game Boy version, and rank this bad boy. I should probably note that what I'm ranking is the NES version, but we'll do that when we put it in the actual rank here. So let's go here, and let's do that, and let's hide the sidebar, and then we will start with the old NES again here. Okay. What's fun about this is that I get to kind of play games through time, you know, and that's kind of fun to kind of walk the timeline of video games as I know them, just because, you know, I wasn't playing games in the 70s. I was not playing games in the 80s either, but I, you know, as a child in the 90s would play them because they were still very popular. But we're going to start getting into stuff like the Super Nintendo, and then eventually like the PlayStation 2, and we'll have to kind of like maybe get to play one game at a time because those are like kind of longer experiences. So this will be like a fun timeline walk through video games. Assuming I continue to do this, which I don't know, it's just like an excuse to just play some more games. But anyway, let's play the NES version of Tetris. Hopefully it'll do some audio first so that I can fix the audio, because it's going to do that stupid bullshit that's really annoying. Yeah. It's still really good audio music though. All right, baby. I think this is the one. Yeah, that's the one. You ready for this? I need two hands. That's a jam. Let's do it. I'll just start taking from the top. Ooh, I got some saves on here. Maybe. I don't think I would put my name as Howard, actually. All right, let me remember here. Okay. All right, you make lines. The more lines you have, the more points you get for each scored line. The way I always play this is I try to get 4. There have been so many iterations of this game. Here we're gonna do it like this. And it's changed over time. This is simply you have the tetraminos, which are the shapes here, and you can move them around and drop them, and you make lines. You don't bank them. There isn't an instant drop. These are later additions. Okay, this is not going well, and the game knows it. Here, we're gonna still risk it for the biscuit here. Oh. We can make some room for ourselves. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna make some holes. I don't like to do it, but sometimes it's gotta happen. I'm trying to be fancy over here. Let's go ahead and get a line. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Fine. We're gonna need 2 long ones. Not ideal. I'm gonna probably be getting in the zone here, so I apologize if I'm not as talkative. But this is a classic. In a lot of ways, I think of this as a perfect video game. It is just satisfying. It has great music. Yeah. As you go up the levels, the speed gets faster to where eventually you're you're just like in turbo mode, and it becomes extraordinarily difficult. So here's the thing: you can see, like, you can kind of, like, I may have done this earlier, but you can kind of scoot them in like that. There's other things you can do, like you can rotate them if you know how they rotate just right. You can kind of rotate them in place. We're gonna make some sacrifices here. Oh boy, this is not okay. There we go. Oh gosh, it's gonna be fine because we have this. Here, let's give ourselves some breathing room. Yeah, the only thing that's gonna fit in there is a fucking long piece. So let me see if I can do the thing. Nope. Okay, that's shit. Here, let's just go ahead and sacrifice this round. Not great play. Yeah, the music is great in this game. No, okay. Oops. This is really important. Yep. Ass. Let's try it again. Poor showing. We need to do better. Sometimes you gotta get your Tetris legs back, you know what I mean? Let's do that. Open it up for later. Open this pit up. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. This becomes a, like, understanding of the rotations and, like, the placement. You have to kind of, like, visualize a grid in your head of, like, where these are gonna land, you know? Okay, yeah. I think a mistake has been made. Okay, we can do this. We'll get 3, why not? Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, this music is absolutely fantastic. I'm, like, stoked right now. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this so that we can do this. And then we'll keep that option open, so we'll put you here, we'll put you here. We got 4. Boom. Yeah, I mean, this is Tetris. I could play it forever. You know, on the Switch there was that like Tetris like battle royale. There have been different like there's like Battle Tetris where it's like you send. I think that was on the Saturn. I can't remember, but like it'll send pieces to your opponent, and like it has just been like a force of nature in video games since its advent. I think that like it's almost as ubiquitous as Mario. It's just, you know, it's just a fantastic video game. We'll do this. It's ugly, but it works. I'm gonna do this. Let's do this. I don't like any of the options here. Let's do this. For no. Yeah, I mean, this is what I was looking for, so I could slip that guy in there. Alright. This music's really good. It is not as good as the Game Boy, though. More on that in a moment. Alright. You just make lines. Yeah, when you get really into it and really in the zone, it becomes this thing where it's like you're just not blinking your eyes and you're you know, just trying to move as quickly as possible, trying to predict and decide like as quickly as you possibly can. Here, I'm trying to just get these holes out of the way. There, we can get 3 if we do that. So we're not doing the... Let's do this so that we're not... We can put the... Build a long one on the wall here, which is a little easier to work with. Yeah. Let's do this, and then do this. Yeah, so far so good. Ugh. Okay. I'm not digging it. Ah, jeez. Okay. Here's some fucking options. Oh, boy. Here, we'll do this. Make a hole. I'd like to get into some, like, higher levels here so you can kind of see what it turns into. There we go. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. And then we can do that. And then we can put this guy here. We're going to put this guy here. We're going to blow these guys up. Get closer to opening that hole back up. Let's do this. You can go here. You can go here. Let's do that. Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I think, can I do this and then this? Ah. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's do you. Yeah. Do that. Okay. It still feels slow, so I haven't even gotten to the craziness yet here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Here we go. There we go. Awesome. Let's do this. Do this. Let's do this. Do this. Do this. Oh boy. Nope, that's fine. Actually, yeah. Do that. Do that. Oh, fuck. Who's lower? I'm gonna keep that option open. Let's do... Oh, God. Give me something to work with. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yep. There we go. Uh-huh. Oh, boy. Let's do that. Yeah. Here we go. Nope. Okay, we got some breathing room here. I just need a lot of long pieces. There we go. There we go. Ooh, now we're moving. Okay, let's start kind of... Let's do this. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can probably start working like this. Here's something we can do. Let's do this, and then we can do this. Okay. That gets one hole out of the way. Okay. Bust this wide open. Yep. Now we're moving pretty quick. Oh boy. You see that? Okay. It's only gonna keep going, baby. Let's do this. Let's do. Actually, I want to do this. Oh god. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now I'm just making a whole. Now I'm just making lines. Okay. Yep. Let's do that, so we can put him here. Let's do that. Ooh. Oh gosh. Here we go. I'll risk it. And then let's do that. And let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. Oh boy. Let's do this. This. There's a line. Let's make a hole there temporarily. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's do that. Break these holes up. Okay. Yes. Let's start building it up again, eh? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Yes. Uh-huh. Sure. Uh-oh. 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 I'm feeling the pressure. Okay, we gotta start making some moves here. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It will creep up on you. Yeah! All right. Let's do one more. Let's do one more round on the NES, then we'll switch to the Game Boy. Ah, jeez. It takes so long. It's like it's reading every two inputs. Okay, PQRS. All right. Let's start at level 1. I want to kind of. It's not much faster, but I kind of want to get into it quicker. Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. This feels like molasses after. Yep. What do we want to do? Let's do this. And then. Christ! Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. That sucks. We can do this for now. Well. Here, let's go ahead and just get her going. Make this happen. Make this happen. Uh-huh. I'd love to break that hole up if I can. But we might have to deal with it for a little bit longer. That's okay. This feels like nothing at this point. Okay. Oop, we can do this. Zoop. There we go. Alright. Alright, we gotta fill that in, so let's do that. Okay. Not a fan of that, that's okay. We should be putting it over here. Here, let's just go ahead and get 3. Why not? This hole's weird now. There we go. I don't want to make a hole happen, so let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. And then that wasn't the smartest thing to do. Okay. kind of do this. I need one going the other way. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Do this. Okay. Nope. We need that so we can do this. Oh boy. Yep. Let's do this, and then do this, and then do this, and then. Okay. Let's get some breathing room. Uh-huh. Yep. Sure. Let's do this. 3's not bad, you know? I'm not a fan of, like, having 3 separate long piece holes here. It's not super fun. Okay. Here, we'll start. We'll just need to bust them out. Let's do this. Now that I'm sitting here playing this, this song might be better than the classic Game Boy version. I don't know. Because I'm just like grooving right now. Yeah. That hole there's been haunting me since the beginning. Okay. There we go. Hole opened. Let's see, do this, and do this. Let's put you here. We can put you here. That's okay. Big one. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Boom. 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 We still got some breathing room. Let's do that. That. Less breathing room. Let's do that. We can get 3 here. It's not bad. Where were you earlier, asshole? I want to do this. Make your big decisions now while you have the time to do it, because eventually you just gotta go based on instinct, you know? You just gotta make decisions. Snappy quick. There you are. Let's do this. There we go. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure. Yes. Boom. Let's do this, actually. Yep, you go there. Okay. Wish I had a little more room. Breathing room. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, this is fine. Okay. Alright, how do we want to solve this problem? Gosh, not like that! Fuck! Got too eager to scooch. Okay. Can't let it shake you up. Roll with punches. Plenty of room. Here we go. Oop. Close one. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna do this. Okay. Sure. Oof. Close one. Are you gonna leave a hole? You are. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. Put you in here. Uh-huh. Okay. Yep. Oh boy. Here, let's just do that. Oh god. I'm being moving too quick here. Let's do this. We can. It's moving too fast. Okay. We can still pull it out. Uh-huh. Oh gosh. Nope. Alright. Okay, Tetris. Okay. Let's get a little bit of that Game Boy in. What do you say? No, you don't like, yeah, autosave's on. I guess like the saves don't stay. Okay. Dope, right? Oops. Let's see. What we want is we want to go, nope. Okay, core. Why are you, this is not like, here, let's just reboot. Okay. Game is the Game Boy. This is the one I played. Played this at a babysitter's house. She had a Game Boy for the kids. Oop. Okay. Hold on. You know what I gotta do here. Hold on. We need the screen shadow, and we need the custom palette. Audio's being annoying again. Every time I switch, for some reason it messes up the audio. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, so same game, different audio, different graphics, of course. But yeah, this is the music that I remember, and this is still really good. Do. Okay, oop. Let's see. Let's do this so that we can do this. I know what I did. Don't even trip. I was hoping for this. Something like that to happen, which it did. There's that. Controls feel a little bit more sluggish on this one. Sort of like I'm kind of having to cue them up slightly. Could be emulation, but like the Mister's pretty good. I don't know. Okay. Oh, I should have done that a long time ago. Okay. We're getting a little long in the tooth here. Let's go ahead and make some hard decisions. How about? It does not speed up the music whenever you're getting close. Come on, you gotta give me something to work with. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Here, we can make that happen. Okay. No, that is not what I need. Okay. Ugh, bullshit. Absolute and utter bullshit. Please try again. You know how we do around these parts. more time. Poor showing, once again. Controls just feel a little bit different. It's not bad, it's just like a little different. I'm gonna do this so that we can do this. Do that. Let's do it like this. Boom, boom. There's a big one. Does a fun little sound there, like that. This definitely sounds decidedly more Russian, I'll tell you that much. Although, you know, they probably all are, but to me at least. I was saying, to see that documentary, I was actually pretty interested in that. Or like, I don't know what you would call it, like this is like a biopic sort of, but it's about a game. Anyway. I should be more up on my, like, historical knowledge. I have some from, like, experience and just kind of, like, hearing people talk about video games, but I'm not by any means, like, a true historian on this stuff. Like, but I would like to have a firmer understanding. This is just not going well for me. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Let's do that so that we can do this. Okay. Boom. Okay. Thank god. Okay. 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 Alright. Okay. Jeez Louise. Keep digging myself in a hole here. Long piece. There we go. Alright. Okay. Whew. Ugh, I feel like it's not giving me what I want. Oh shit. Okay. Ah, that's stupid because I got a long piece. Alright, we can make it work. Yeah, so we can fix this problem. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, these were released in the same year. I guess, like, fairly easy to port this to both, I would imagine. It is by no means a complicated video game, but is a fairly fantastic video game. Okay, yep. Let's do this. I like that little wee wee. Okay, sure. No, actually, let's do this so that we can do this, and then look at that. We got this now. We can do this. We can do this. Oof. Okay. Do it like this. Let's do that, and then do that, and then do this. What do I want? I want this, I think, so I can do that. There we go. Look at that. Biome. Yeah, let's get 3. Little treat. Alright. Here we can do this. Like that. That. Yeah. Got ourselves set up there. Yeah, let's do 3. Don't get the fun noise, but again, little treat for myself there. Put you in here. Put you in here. Here. Get back to business. Ooh, shit. Damn it. That sucks. We'll do that. Look at the fun noise here, though. Bonk. Bonk. Sure. Yeah. And do that. You can go over here. Do this. And we need to start making some moves over here. Do this. This. Get some breathing room. Okay. Boom. Boom. Oh, shit. Let's do this, because we can do that. Oh, and then we can do this. There we go. Get him. Fuck. Okay. Shit. Okay. Uh-huh. There we go. While we're at it. Doing a lot better this time around, huh? Donk. And open up that hole. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's, whatever. I need to get back in a position where I can make things worth a damn here. Okay. Uh-huh. Boom. Boom. Let's do that. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's do that. Got a long hole there. Don't like that. Not a hole, but... a long tube. Here, let's make some stuff happen here. God damn it. It is not working with me anymore. Oh boy. Okay. Here's some help. Nope. Uh-huh. Oh boy. That was probably not the right move. Well, here's something at least. Okay. We got holes, people. Okay. Put you here. Put you here. There we go. I was looking for one of those. Okay. Can do this. Let's get this hole maybe. Let's not cover that anymore if we can help it. We can't. It's fine. Open it back up. Boop. All right. Let's put you in there. Why? Oh, fuck. Uh-huh. Yep. Alright. We gotta start moving. It's starting to get crazy. There we go. Oh, no! Alright, Tetris. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and reboot this. This isn't just playing in my head here. There we go. All right. Okay. So Tetris. Where are we? We're here. Right. 1989. That's fantastic. That's good stuff. I love that. That's a really good time. So yeah, the classic puzzle game, possibly a perfect video game in terms of just gameplay and it feeling right. I don't know. Let's see. It's definitely better than Galaga in the middle there. It's definitely better than Elevator Action. Just because as arcade games, they're limited in a way that Tetris is not. Although Tetris was also in arcades. There's a Tetris machine at the laser tag place that we have here. That one is a little busted though. That stick is a little hard to use, but is it better than Rogue? It has music. It has more gameplay. It's not complex in a sim way, but it has more gameplay. I want to play it over and over and over again. I feel that same way about Rogue, but I could just sit there and just like fuck around on some Tetris for a really long time. I think it's better than Rogue. Now here's where we get here's where it gets hard. Because Mario's a classic, so is Tetris. Mario has a little more spirit to it. Tetris is simplistic, but it's got some spirit. You launch the rocket ship when you do a really good job, and that's really fun. It might feel a little bit better, honestly. It might feel a little bit better. It's jeez. The music is better, especially in the NES version. I'm sorry, Mario. The controls are a lot better. There's a little more going on visually in Super Mario Brothers. Gosh, how do I feel about this? Is Tetris better than Super Mario Brothers? I think Tetris is better than Super Mario Brothers. Tetris, new number 1. 1989 NES Game Boy, for my own edification later. Yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you. Tetris is just extremely, extremely good. I was loving that. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta use the restroom. So what we're gonna do, I think, is we're gonna go back into Tetris for the NES, just to have that music play, and y'all can listen to that good music, which I believe has usurped the Game Boy for me at this point, because it is just phenomenal. Okay, let me get it to where it needs to be here. Elorg. Alexei Pajitnov. Be right back. Christ. Hopefully that syncs up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's very frustrating. I swear to God, I can keep rhythm. All right, folks. Here, let me get rid of this real quick. So I was hoping to get through a lot. We were already almost at 2 hours, but like I was hoping to get through a little bit more. But if we go here, okay, Minesweeper, right? Okay. So I'm gonna try. Let's see. I did find an original Windows Minesweeper. We're gonna go here. I've created this specifically to handle this. So let's see here. So we're gonna try to play us some Minesweeper. Minesweeper was a game that was just. I mean, my experience was like it was on Windows, and like. was just in their default games that would like come with Windows. It was on, I'm sure it was on like most things, but I had it on like Windows 2000. I'm going to do this, and then what I want to do here is I want to say, I believe we want application capture. We're going to do a, no, not that. What I need is, is it, what do I do for other things? Sorry, I'm trying to do this to see if I can like get this little tiny Minesweeper to work for me here. Is game capture okay? So if I just say game capture, will it be able to just handle this? Because what I was hoping to do is kind of scooch this guy in here. I want this. And yeah, I do want you to be on top if I could. Are you not going to capture it? Do you not want to capture this guy? Yeah, so this is kind of weird. Okay. We may have to do a window capture. I was really hoping I could, let's see, if I go to here and try it here, will it work? Hello. No. Okay. So we're gonna come back here and we're gonna do a display capture, and you're gonna see all my cool programs just briefly. Wait, hold on, cancel. Where does that live? Does that live here? Yeah. Okay. So let's do here. What I want to do is I'm gonna add a display capture here, and we're gonna do a who knew that it was gonna be so difficult, you know? Okay. So what I want to do is I want to put, let's put you here, and let's do this, and then let's say, I'm trying to not just show a whole desktop here. There we go. Okay. Can I, nope. Can I crop it? How do I crop this bad boy? I was partially doing this just to see if I could do something like this on the fly, because I like to be able to see if I can do this type of capture business on the fly. Is there any way to cut you? All I want to do is I want to let's see if I did like 800 or sorry 800 by 600, or actually that's not what I want to do. I know there's a way to just kind of like not shrink this, but like nope. Can I, if I do this? Nope. Can I oh boy. Okay, I have an idea. Here's what I'm gonna do. we're going to go over here. We're going to make you extremely big. Like this. And then we're going to do me. We're going to move me over here. And then we'll make me a little bigger. We'll make me a little bigger here. Where are you? There you are. A little bigger. Like so. Okay. So if we switch to oh no. Did I oh geez. So if we go here, what does that look like? Okay, that looks pretty good. I didn't realize it had already just jumped over there. Okay, so here's Minesweeper. I can't remember if it has audio. If it does, like, whatever. But the idea here is that this is a minefield, right? It's a grid. This is for all you extremely young people or just somebody who has never messed around with Windows before. So when you click on one of the squares, one of two things will happen. Either you will find a mine and you lose because you blew up, right? Or it will show. So I always like to start in the corners. It will either tell you like in a square how many mines are touching this are around this square. And when it says one here, it means there could be one here, here, or here. Or sometimes if there's like almost no mines around, it will expand out in a very large way. So we'll try to see if we can get a situation like that. Oops, I blew up. So there we go. So we have something to work with here. So if you see here, this one says there's one mine near it. The only one that it really touches is this one diagonal. So I'm going to right click and mark that as a mine. Now, because I have marked that there's a mine here, this one here means that it is also referring to this one. So I can, is it middle click? Yeah, middle click on it and it'll open all the ones without mines around it. So here we have, this one is on a corner, so we can say that that's a mine. We can middle click on this. This one says there's two around it, so it's touching this one and this one. This one's been marked, so that's a mine. We click here. This one is touching. This one is touching. This one is touching. Two. This one can only touch these two. So you see kind of how this turns into a logic puzzle here. So we can do this. So I'm going to go ahead and start cruising here. So this, oops. Let's do this. And then let's do this. Boom. There we go. There we go. So yeah, once you kind of get used to this, like it just becomes kind of second nature and you're just cruising. You know what I mean? So 222. Okay. I can do that. We can do that. This is one. That is not one. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. We're going to have to make some gambles in this zone. Let's click here. There we go. So that's a mine. Oops. Wait. Is it? That's a mine. So we can go boom. And that's a mine. Okay. Back to business over in these parts. Two. Boom. Boom. Two. Boom. Are you touching? Yes, you are. So that's a mine, and that's a mine, and that's a mine, and that's not a mine. We can kind of go down in this neck of the woods here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 1, 1. Boom. I can do this, and then we can do this, and we can do this, and yeah. And so what you're trying to do here is find all the mines and just indicate where all the mines are. And when you do, and you mark them all, and if you've done it correctly, you win. And if you don't do it correctly, you're just like, oh no, I don't know where to begin at this point. And yes. Fastest time for intermediate level. Woo! So it gets pretty big. So you can go. So beginners like this, right? Like teeny tiny. But you can go to expert, which is huge. So let's do. Is that really expert? I thought it was gonna be bigger. Okay. Nope. It's always a risk at the beginning. Like it's just you never know what you're gonna get. Okay. Boom. Boom. Oops. That's not what I meant. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. And that's one. So boom. Yeah, it's a very rudimentary game. But it's smart. It's fun. It's interesting. You start to like want to do it as quickly as possible. Like it turns into this like challenge to see how quickly you can solve the puzzle. Like it's something you can just kind of sit down and play real quick. Like it's a neat game, and I always liked it. Like, when you're doing computers, and you're bored and you don't have anything, you don't have games on your computer or whatever. What does Windows have? You know what I mean? It has Solitaire, and it has which I don't know. Maybe I should do Solitaire sometime. It just seems like such a, it's just Solitaire, right? But you do that or Minesweeper. Okay, so we're in a pickle here because okay, 2 and 3. I'm just gonna okay. I was like, we have to start like being a little bit bold. So that's 4. Are you touching 4? I think so. So we have 1, 2, 3. So that's 4, 5. I have 1, 2, 3. That's 4, 3. Let's see. I have. Oh boy, am I gonna have to guess some more? That sucks. All right, I'm gonna click this. Oops. It's tough. It's tough out there. Tough out there in these minefields. That guy's never gonna see his family again because he was exploded in the minefields. Nor is that guy. Okay, here we go. Finally. Okay, 1, 2, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Minesweeper's great. It's a classic for a reason, Yep, that's. Yeah, boy. Expert's pretty tough. Here let's start over here. Oh, geez. So we'll start. Yep, that's it. Jeez Louise. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. 1, 2. It's 4. Jeez. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Which means that's 3. Which means this is fine. Oh, what a bummer. All right, let's go down here maybe. Nope. Let's go over here maybe. There we go. And then there's that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wait, there's 1, 2, 3. That works. Here we go. Now we're making some progress. No music, no sound. I wish it would do like a or something. That would be kind of fun, right? But these were just like little add-on apps that they put in their operating system. But it's fun that like everybody just kind of wants to make games when you work in computers, all right, there you go. And there's that. You can do that. And that makes 3. Here's 2. We can do that. Here's 1. We can do that and that and that. There we go. 1, 2. So 1, 2. Boom, boom. Let's see. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, which makes that 2, which means we can do all this. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, There we go. There's that. So we can do that, which means that's one. And we're good with you. 1, 2, 3. There's 2. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Do. 1, 2, 3. Yep. I see 2 here. There's that. Boom, 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 boom. And let's see. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. And there's that. Yeah. Love to hear me say there's this, that, and there. 2. Okay. Yeah. Getting there. Boom. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4 there. We have 2 there. 2 there. There's 1. There's 1. No, I missed it. Anyway, that's Minesweeper. You know, like it's an interesting time, right? Here, let's get back to the computer. So also 1989, which I guess that makes sense. For some reason I thought that was like more 90s, but like, you know, like when did this, you know? But Minesweeper is fun. Like it's a simple game. It's pretty like, Laura used to play 2-person Minesweeper on MSN Messenger with friends. Hell yeah, that's fun. I didn't even know they had that. It's simplistic. I don't think it's as like engaging as like a Tetris maybe. Like it's got the same level of like brain teasing fun, but you know, so it's not gonna be number 1. But like if we cut this in half and start at elevator action, I do think that I would take elevator action over. I do think that I would take elevator action over Minesweeper. Yeah, Minesweeper is like a brain teaser puzzle game. It doesn't reach the heights of Tetris, and I would rather like mess around with some elevator action, karate kick some boys and go, and I don't know. I would take elevator action over that. In fact, I would take Galaga. Galaga is a classic, and I would play that over and over and over again in the arcades. I think I would take Galaga over it. Pac-Man. Would I take Pac-Man over Minesweeper? It's a classic. It's also very rudimentary, but it is a lot more compelling. And it has sound. I don't know. I would take Pac-Man over Minesweeper, and by that same token, I would take Rampage and Food Fight. They're rudimentary, but they have fun graphics, fun sound. This by no means says that Minesweeper is bad. I love Minesweeper, and I'm betting that there's going to be some stuff that's going to fall below it at some point. But Minesweeper is going to go on our number 9 slot. Congrats to Minesweeper. You always have a place in my heart. Don't take it too hard. Let's see. So if I do top games by year, if we entered 1990, interesting. Now I could get through these. Well, honestly, I could get through these pretty quick. Not pretty quick, but like without going buck wild. But especially Super Mario World, that's gonna be something. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll leave 1990 for the next ranking. That was a lot of fun though. That was awesome because Tetris is fucking sick. It's good to go back to Rampage again. Rampage is a really, really, really good time. Fun to like figure out how to do some Minesweeper. I was hoping I could capture it in this little tiny like window, but it didn't want to capture just this like executable, which like fine, whatever. Maybe I can do a better job at a different date. But anyway, Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Anybody who hung out. If you're watching this in the future, let me know what you think of the rankings. I don't know. Thanks for watching also. I think next week what I'm going to do is it's time to get back to Banjo-Kazooie. I've been hankering to get back in there. We are approaching September, which to me is very much Halloween season already. So I have the idea to start playing some spooks. There's a lot of horror games that I very, very, very much love. They take a while to kind of get through, so I don't know exactly what I will play. We will see. But Laura had also expressed an interest in us playing spooky games together, where she plays them and gets spooked or whatever. We'll see. Like, that might be fun. But keep an eye out for stuff. We need to get back to Titanic, of course, for girl games as well. But love y'all. Glad anybody who hung out, glad to see you here. And keep playing those games. Get out there and hit it. Bazam.